Before a single message rocked her world, she believed he was her forever. There was indisputable proof of betrayal, even though he had been her confidant, companion, and everything. How could someone she cared about so much be leading two separate lives? Not only was her trust damaged, it was completely destroyed. Explore this tragic story of loss and deceit. However, do you believe that broken relationships can never be repaired? Stay tuned as we explore this fascinating story of betrayal and love in depth. First and foremost, seek professional assistance. You and your spouse must be willing to talk about and recognize difficulties in your relationship and personal lives in order to go past the cheating. For assistance with that process, you can think about consulting a marriage or relationship counselor. After adultery, is it possible for a relationship to return to normal? According to some research, couples who encounter adultery and seek expert assistance frequently find positive outcomes and are able to mend their marriages. If you are able to get back to normal after the adultery, it will depend on working with a therapist and giving the relationship the time, dedication, and effort it needs to succeed. Have the will to forgive. You must forgive yourself as well as allow your partner to forgive you. Although you should accept responsibility for your infidelity, you don't have to live with a lifetime of remorse. One study examined the process of mending a marriage following an affair. Forgiveness was crucial even though the process was challenging, according to researchers. The reasons you might have cheated. You may make peace with your own behavior and make better decisions about your relationship going forward if you know why you cheated. Being dissatisfied in the partnership. Tell the truth about your initial motivation for cheating, because they're unhappy in their relationship. Many people cheat. It's possible that you lost interest in your partner. You might have cheated because you were miserable and wanted to break up with the person. Or perhaps your lack of commitment to your partner is the reason you cheated. It's possible that you will opt to end the relationship. Tell your lover honestly if you don't feel confident enough to truly commit to them and put in the effort to mend the relationship. Seeking retribution. Because they want exact retribution for anything their partner did to them, some people cheat. For example, you may be upset with them because they betrayed you. Maybe your partner crossed your limits or cheated in the past. Infidelity is frequently the means by which victims of sexual betrayal seek retribution. Sexual inspirations. You may have been satisfying sexual cravings that aren't being satisfied in your relationship by straying. Talking openly about your sexual wants with your spouse is possible, especially in a safe environment like therapy, where you feel comfortable discussing. Your spouse might not be able to meet all of your requirements though. You must respect your partner's boundaries if you wish to partake in sexual activities that they find uncomfortable. Characteristics. Certain personality qualities may make a person more prone to cheat on their partner, according to studies. Those who are more impulsive, for example, typically struggle to resist temptation. Betrayal is difficult to comprehend. That's precisely what learning to trust means. Although it's a difficult and drawn-out process, it is feasible. You can get the tools to heal and advice on how to achieve it from a professional. Couples can manage the challenging process of restoring trust by using techniques like admitting wrongdoing, accepting responsibility, restoring communication, getting expert assistance, and being patient and dedicated. It's crucial to remember that every couple's journey is different, and that there is no one-size-fits-all strategy. Couples can start to recover from the trauma of infidelity and strive toward a better future by implementing the techniques described in this article and the coach's advice. Couples can re-establish trust, forge closer bonds, and move forward together with perseverance, dedication, and a desire to communicate. Rebuilding trust requires time, work, and assistance, so keep that in mind. Do not be afraid to seek professional assistance if you or your partner are having trouble navigating the process. A qualified counselor, relationship coach, or therapist can offer direction, encouragement, and resources to help you regain trust and develop a happier, healthier partnership. Rebuilding trust requires time, work, and assistance, so keep that in mind. Do not be afraid to seek professional assistance if you or your partner are having trouble navigating the process. A qualified counselor, relationship coach, or therapist can offer direction, encouragement, and resources to help you regain trust and develop a happier, healthier partnership. We will now discuss the reasons why people cheat in marriages. Join us as we walk you into a world you never knew existed. In marriage, why do some people cheat? There are a variety of reasons why spouses cheat in marriage, but some are more prevalent than others. Neglect is one of the reasons why people cheat on their marriages. They may start to feel undervalued if their partner does not give them more attention. When they are not sexually content with their relationships, some people may also cheat on them. They could therefore wish to take a chance in order to learn more about their sexual preferences and identity. When people are in circumstances where they are unable to manage their emotions, they may also cheat in their marriage. For instance, someone under the influence of drugs or alcohol during a party may act differently than they usually would. For individuals who are interested in understanding the reasons for infidelity, Amelia Ferris's book Infidelity is enlightening. It covers the reasons behind infidelity, as well as how to move on from being betrayed. Additionally, you will discover how to help your partner recover from adultery and how to forgive an infidelity. 4 things to do if your spouse cheats on you in a marriage. When a spouse cheats on you, you may start to question if you are ever worthy of them. Here are some strategies for handling the situation if your partner cheats on you. Don't hold yourself responsible. People often make the mistake of blaming themselves for their inactions when their partner cheats on them. It's crucial to remember, though, that when someone cheats, they may have planned the entire thing out beforehand. It is uncommon to witness someone inadvertently cheating because it requires deliberate action, according to marital and family therapist Dr. Kimberly Van Buren. Some people, on the other hand, could find it extremely difficult to deal with the circumstance, which is why they might accept responsibility for their unfaithful partner's actions. Make self-care a priority. Remember that you are the most important person in the scenario if your boyfriend cheats on you, and you are both attempting to get over this stage. Therefore, give yourself extra consideration, especially your mental and emotional well-being. To distract yourself from what happened, you can spend more time doing your favorite things. To avoid getting injured again, try to keep your distance from items that can remind you of the incident. If your partner has truly changed, it may be simpler to mend your marriage when you prioritize yourself. Be in the company of others who share your positive outlook. You might be unhappy, sad, and disappointed for a while if your spouse cheats on you. If you don't exercise caution, you can make snap decisions that don't work out. You should be surrounded by the most positive people in your life, particularly those who have a positive outlook. These individuals will constantly inspire you to be the best version of yourself and will serve as a reminder of who you are. Before moving forward in your marriage, it would be beneficial to have someone with whom you could discuss your concerns. You may feel deceived if your lover cheats on you. You might want to cheat on them in retaliation. Even though you would feel content, it would only last a short while because it might not assist you in moving past the harm your partner has caused you. Retaliation-driven inaction on your part may also have long-lasting consequences. Therefore, rather than exacting revenge, consider your next course of action and seek advice from those who are important to you. Lying and cheating in a marriage have the potential to erode trust and affection between spouses. Therefore, making a conscious effort to restore trust can save the marriage if the effects of lying or infidelity threaten to ruin its dynamics. Here are some pointers for re-establishing trust in a marriage. It's critical to take ownership of mistakes committed in a marriage and be prepared to put things right. Regretfully, people may desire to hold their spouse accountable for their inactivity when they betray in a marriage. Beyond placing the blame on your partner or any other element, though, you must accept that you were mistaken. You could find it difficult to adapt and develop into a better person if you don't accept responsibility. Furthermore, taking responsibility for your actions could help you see your marriage's trust-building process from a wider angle. You can restore confidence by honestly apologizing to your partner after taking responsibility for your errors. Be careful not to minimize your partner's sentiments when you apologize. Rather, you might have to admit that you realize they're hurt. Be prepared to reassure your partner that you won't make the same mistake again when you apologize. For a long time, you may need to reassure your spouse that you will always be faithful to your marriage, no matter what. However, heartfelt apologies are a first step toward improving the safety and health of the marriage.